Sup, what's up? It's Mumkey. Welcome back to Unlucky number 13 episode. That would suck, man. Something bad's gonna happen and we're gonna have to run and hide. Alright, let's just skip this episode. Let's just move on to 14. Thanks for watching. Nah, just kidding. Let's see what we got going on here. This is our ME system. You already know this because you did very good and you watched episode number 12. All the chests, we've been just going through them, except for the, smeltery items. We're kind of keeping those in here. And then these guys, we actually could probably take these out. Probably, we're going to take them out. Why did I leave these in here? Oh, all this glass and stuff, and goodness gracious. Let's put this in here too. All right, let's do bam, 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 boom, 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 bang, bang, boom, boom, bang. All right, so we got all those guys in there. So this is about full with everything that we own that really matters. This is all the ore stuff, which we're gonna do something a little more automation with all that later on. Let's see how much storage we're using. Dun, dun, dun. All right, so we got 0 being used in this cell. We've got about a quarter of this one being used in half the types. So how do you decide what size you want? Because this is a 4K. 64K is the biggest. I think there might be one other bigger one that's just stupid crazy. But all it increases is the bytes used. The types are always 63. So I'm going to look at all these. So we're using 63 of 63, 63, blah, blah, blah. Every one of them are 63 of 63 that are maxed out. But the bytes are only using about half. So it tells me that I don't need any big bytes ones. I'm going with the 4K because that's what works for me. And since I had a little bit in this guy, types being used, I went ahead and added this guy. And then once I start using some of these types, then I'll start using this guy. I did get like a little helpful hint. If we did get into like some larger quantities of stuff that we wanted to keep, cobblestone or gravel or something, we could do mass storages out to the side and just have the system work with those and pull in and out those instead of using up all your storage in here. Yeah, I thought that was a pretty good idea. One other thing somebody brought up and asked me was, where did these witches come from? Well, they just spawned in once I started doing the magical crops over there. They're good guys. They're from the witchery mod. I don't know if you guys watched back in the day with Attack of the B Team, I think it was. We played a little bit around with the witchery. It was a lot of fun, actually. A lot of fun. I miss those days. And these guys are somebody that we could use in those to make our witchery power a little better and bigger and badder. So that's what they're doing here because we have the witchery mod. All fun and well. All right, what else do we need to update? Enderman spawner is doing really good. I got plenty of ender pearls. Right now, I'm really happy. I think the only thing I can't do is try to turn around and use those ender pearls for energy. I will research that and see what the possibilities may be down the road. But everything else is great. Got plenty of ender pearls. Got plenty of loot bags. And the loot bags is something that I thought we could look at. So if we look at all the loot options for the loot bags, this guy here gives us all this goodness. Now it's not that great. We have all this stuff already, and some of it we don't really need. So let's look at this guy now, and the green guy gives us all this stuff. Now the chance cubes are fun. I haven't really seen a whole lot of those, as you know. We opened them all together, but this one kind of puzzles cool and soul, and that's all good. And even the floral fertilizer, it's kind of some rare, hard to make stuff. But I'm just going to keep cruising through here and show you what else the other ones do. So here we go, rare loot bag. Some of the speed upgrades are cool and they can be crafted into other things in the world interaction upgrade. So, there's some stuff. Yellorinium. I don't really even want to say that ever again. Yellorium. Yeah. I'm doing good. I think I pronounced it precisely the way it's supposed to. So if you have a problem with that, you can just see my attorney. All right, so we're going to look at the epic next, and the epic consists of this. And here it is. A lot of good stuff. It's starting to get a lot better. Oh, Technicolor Essence. That's beautiful, isn't it? Dimensional shards in here? No way. In the Epic? Oh, I didn't even see that. Rowan and Alder. There's more witchery stuff. Oh, Hawthorne. Oh boy. Oh boy. I didn't even look that close at the Epic. We might need to see what we can get out of Epics. Let's go ahead and look over here at this one too. We're gonna have to be doing Epics and then we can move on. Oh, there's Wither skeleton skulls and an Ender portal frame. What if we got enough of these to actually build an End portal? That'd be massive. Talk about Ender pearls. Yeah, so that's all the cool stuff we have. Now, as you were seeing here, what do? We can craft these with other ones. We can upgrade them. Now, here's my problem. All mine are not upgradable because I peeked in them. I don't think you can peek in them. These two right here, though, I don't think they've been peeked in. So if I take these guys and I bring them down here just for fun, because these numbers, as you look, are 5909. This one's 59096. So I think if you look into it, it loses its special number at the end, but it won't craft anything. I don't have 4 of those. I only have 2. So I won't be able to do anything with those and upgrade them. Now the Epic, I did craft the Epic. I was able to craft a couple of these. So this is the Epic. And what did we decide? We decided that we're going to open the Epics till we have everything out of the Epic we want. Then we're going to look at the Legendary. So let's see what this Epic has. All these guys are going to be opened with the exception of this one. So take it. And we can just start opening these. Epic. Oh my goodness. There's some stuff in here, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. Get rid of my concrete because we're going to be doing some building later. Okay, so let's look at this. I like this. I'm not sure what to do with that yet, but I'm really excited about it. All right. Common stuff. Yeah, we're doing good. Okay, so now all we need to do, boom, 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 boom. And we're just going to throw all this stuff back. I don't really think it's going to be very exciting. I don't want you in there. I want, yeah, there. I wish there was an easier way to open all these guys. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so I'm going to do that later. Anyways, we're going to look at the recycler. Recycler. This guy right here. And let's just make one. And there it is. Loot recycler. What does this thing do? I remember this from when we played back in the day before it was like 2.5 action. For now, let's go ahead and clog. And all we do is put just junk in here. What do you consider junk? Stuff that you just aren't going to use ever. So if we go over here in this guy and we go, okay, sort by number of items. Yeah. So zombie flesh may be junk in our world. Don't ever throw anything away in this game. Let's go ahead and take 3 stacks of that. We still have a lot. And we could actually, we got a lot of gravel too. That's pretty exciting. All right, so let's take this over here and let's take a look at this dude. Let's pop a whole stack up in here. It's just going to eat it up until you have enough of stuff to do something here. We finally got a common loot bag. It's the same number as these. How does it know if you open it or not? I hate this game. All right, so there you go. Really super special stuff. It's going to help us get some stuff without doing anything except for playing. I love it. So now that we got through all that and we got those ideas, we're going to work on the platform. It's about time we start doing something with the platform and start laying out exactly how we want everything to be with all the cool little things that we're going to do down the road. Circles. We're going to do circles. Why? Because I haven't ever done circles. I've done this and I've done where it's square and where it goes out this way and on the corners and out that way and did little platforms and different heights. But what I haven't done is I haven't done circles, so we're going to do circles. We're going to get online. We're going to look at a circle generator in Minecraft, give us ideas of how They shape out when you do different sizes, and then we're just going to start building circles. And then once we do that, I hope it works out, because we're going to put all this stuff on it, and if it don't fit, then I'm going to cry. So we'll be back after we get the first circle. Back up. Before we start building on this platform, I really don't want to add any more dots to our 1.2.3.4. Our deaths are too much. So I was thinking, hey, you know what? One thing that may help us with this, the one magical item that we strive for every time we play modded, that's a jetpack. And I think we should probably use one in this situation. So here we go. Let's take a look at our jetpacks and see what kind of options we have. All right, so this looks like the first tier. If we're gonna go with all the jetpacks that are fun and fabulous, there are some armor that you can fly with, but I'm not even sure we're there yet, because it's kind of down the road stuff. I'm gonna start with these here. Leadstone jetpack, it's a tier 1. Then we go up to tier 2, so on and so on. So tier 1, let's check that guy out. Now what we did already do off camera, because I was playing with it, was the leather strap. Now the leather strap isn't that hard to do if you don't have any animals. All you gotta do is take the leather armor that you get out of the drops and put it through that hand grinder stone thing you do. And then you get leather. It's a lot easier than it ever was before. So I'm wondering how easy this may be to make. So if we just hit that, we already see what we have. Man, this is so great to craft with this. And that's why we haven't done a jetpack yet, because it can be hard, but with the ME, it's not that hard. So we know we need these guys and this guy right here. And this guy, we already made one. Isn't that great? Okay, now let's move on to a couple of these guys. Oh my. Oh my, oh my. There's a lot of stuff that we're not ready to make yet. Oh wow. Okay, so let's make one of these. Oh, you know how it is. Let's just make a lot of them, because we always use these things. Okay, all our redstone's gone? That's a lie. Wouldn't that stink if all of our redstone was gone? Oh, this is just a space saver, huh? What if we do this then? Then we're gonna put that back up in there, because we like to use that. All right, so let's get back to our work here, man. Goodness gracious, there's all this stuff that we didn't realize we're gonna need to make the leadstone thrusters. And it doesn't look like there's any other options. Wait. What happened? Leadstone jetpack, and why is it doing leadstone jetpack? I'm not sure what's going on down there. What about here? You can make a leadstone jetpack armored. Okay, really doesn't matter. What do we need? We just made that. We know we got all this stuff. This can be made with some copper and then the gears we don't have. Wow. You know what? I wasn't prepared for this. Let me go get some stuff together, and then we'll make some jetpacks and see if we can fly around. Okay, actually that wasn't very bad, but I thought you didn't really want to hang out for all that stupid figuring out what's what. So here, I think we need a couple leadstone thrusters. Let's see if we got one. And we only have one. See, I told you that wasn't very bad. What have we missed in leadstone flux, steam diamond, and dynamo? Oh, we do got two. Oh, it's down in my inventory, so we confused the whole system out. That's fine. Let's go ahead and make this jetpack right here. We got a leadstone jetpack. 80 RF, I don't really feel safe with only 80 RF. Let's see if we can go to tier 2, and if that's going to be difficult for us. And get one of these, and how much you're going to do for that, and it's not going to work because we need more stuff. Alright, let's see. It was the leadstone flux capacity. Okay, well, we got one of those now. That's not that bad. Then we're going to go up here and try again. And then everything looks like it's a tier 2. Is that what it's going to make me do? Craft everything twice, basically? These, I don't think so. We can make that, right? What? What am I not doing right? Hardened flux duck. Can we make that? And we're missing some leadstone flux duck, which is really, you gotta be careful when you talk about this stuff, because you might end up saying something that you really didn't mean to say. Can we do that? and I'm just gonna do a few of those because it seems as if the system's really angry with me when I try to craft with stuff and I don't make extra. All right, so can we do now what we've come here to do? Oh yes, we can. So let's just do 6 of those. There's half of what we needed. And now, are you gonna be mad at me? See, now we're missing the middle guy, so we're gonna need to make 2 of those. And this is how irritating this can really be. I mean, we're here playing a video game and we say we're irritated. That's dumb, right? Okay, give me 2 of these, please. There's no gears? I thought I made extra gears. I hate this game. No, I don't. I like this game. It's a really fun game. Okay, let's make 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we can make 3 gears. That's not going to be enough. Now we're out of bronze. Got any bronze up in here? There's 4. See, that's the problem. There's your problem, game. You make me make all these blocks to save space and then I can't make enough gears. So that's my problem. Let's learn our lesson here. Okay, back to what we was doing. Do we even know what we was what were we doing? Okay, let's make another gear, please. Now we've got enough gears. For sure? I don't know. Okay, give me 1, 2 of those. Thank you. Give me 1 of these, please. Can I get 2 of these now? 1, 2. Thank you. Now give me 1 of these, please. And yes, we do. Now we got 400,000. I'm happy with 400,000. Now I think up in our game right here, we can use these banks to charge this thing. Is that true? Or is that all rumor? Okay, 3.4 million. Put this right up in here. And yes, it does. And it seems to be doing a pretty fast job of it. I'm not having to hang out too long. Oh, nice. Jetpack time. Now I'll probably do upgrades to this thing off camera. Because as you can see, we just craft and come up with more stuff. All right, it's on my back. Space button, I go up. Oh yeah. Ooh, sweet. So hover mode, how do you hover? Oh no, that's hat. Hat mode will not get you there. Okay, so what's hover mode? Options, controls, jetpack hover mode. Where are you? Where are you? Fly up, fly down. That's pretty easy. That was easy. All right, so attack, destroy. Blah, blah. Sometimes I think it's bound to 2 different keys if I remember right, and I have to undo that and everything gets really confusing and then nothing works. Waypoint for... Is there like a jetpack section? Simply jetpacks right there. Hover mode is Z and it's bound to something else because it's red. Oh, man. All right, so what's the other Z and Y? Zoom? Yeah, we don't need that. You know what we could do though? Hover mode. I could just make it 2. Can I make it? What is it? Can we make it 2? Does that work? So if we go flying around and then we go 2. Oh yeah. And then 2 again. Okay, I like this. Okay, we got a jetpack. That's enough. It works good. Now we know what we need to do. Oh, can we make a ring or 2 before the episode's over? Oh yeah. Jetpack man. Oh, I should have built it a long time ago. I should have just like labored through the old style of crafting without the ME system. Just because it's so much better. Now I probably am gonna upgrade this at least 1 more time. I've been having to charge this way too many. And then I also connected all this power with the energy conduit so that this guy would go up. He was going down. And I didn't even realize it. And it looks like he's going down some more. So we're gonna have to get more power for this guy because he's basically doing the ME system. The ME system is a big drain. Negative 22 RF per tick. All right, well, I guess there may be an option to pull from these guys with some energy conduit. I may go underneath and pop it up around here. Yeah, it's probably what we're gonna have to do. So we're in a big power drain situation with the ME system with this inner guys going on over here. Now we cleared this out earlier. Let's see what kind of loot we got. Oh, money. This thing is just growing and building pretty quick. So we're gonna have plenty of ender pearls at this rate. That's no question from here. Now let's check out what we've come up with on our new building style. Oh, these blocks are really super cool. Now it's kind of random. They're all the same block. The Pipe Dream. And that's all done with this diamond chisel right here. And you just pop the bad boy of the technical blocks right in there. So let's take a look and see at all the blocks you can do with the technical blocks. Yeah, these are amazing. This is really going to be most of the theme. We're going to use other blocks, but I love this theme. And there's real automation in some of these blocks. So let's just go ahead and check out. Let's take this out of here. Just put one. Oh, let's just check out this guy. I mean, this is just cool. Look at that. Oh, that's so cool, man. And what I didn't know is you can actually left click on this and change it to other stuff. There we go. That one is super awesome. Look at that. It's like 3D. It's got stuff going on from more than one side. That's pretty amazing. That's almost not even Minecraft. That's above and beyond Minecraft. Yeah, so we got this one almost done, but we're gonna have to find where we're gonna take this guy to and build a platform for him. So it's just a little tiny circle. Now this one won't really look like a circle because where these posts are coming out, I did little bump outs. But you know, I think it's gonna come together, and these will connect up above just for a little architectural design. And then we're taking off this way now. We got a bridge coming out this way, changing the height of the platform to give us a little more depth and make it look a little better. I think I'm gonna go off to the right here and go ahead and go that way, meet in the middle around these. Now, if we need to make our farms go bigger, right here, we can branch out to the left as far as we want and to the right as far as we want. We might even take a path right down the middle right here, just going in between them all so that we can go left or right and walk around. Now we have a jetpack. I'm not sure how much walking we're gonna do, but I think having the path make it look really cool. Now over here is probably what we're gonna really work on next episode is all the farm stuff and all the magical crops. Like I've got so much stuff. We need to start upgrading magical crops and seeing what we can get. We're gonna lay down some grass seeds on here, let it grow until next time we see you guys, and hopefully we'll get some animal spawns over here and just see what kind of animals we can get. Find some cool things to do with them. Let's see here. How much of these, what are they called? Manicios. How many Manicios do we have in this bad boy right now? Look at that. Manicios are huge. Now I know once I start upgrading the stones that the Manicios are going to become, you know, it's going to go really fast. You know, this isn't really a lot. But hey, you know, that's what we can get going and get a system for getting those together. And we're definitely going to want some gold plants somewhere around here once we get up there. But that's all the time we have for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. But more importantly, I hope you have a fantastic day. Goodbye.